Welcome, YouTube, to our Halloween special. I'm joined this episode by the Ghoulish Tim and Shaun of the Dead.
Hello.
Hello.
Chris sadly isn't with us this episode, as we think he thought he was going to play a scary game like last year, and he probably would have. But anywho, moving on. How are you doing, boys?
Ichi.
Yeah, good. All groovy, baby.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. So, let's kick off this Halloween special with the games we've been playing this week. So, boys, our week in gaming. Who would like to go first?
Sure.
I'll go first then. Okay. This week, I have been playing mostly Resident Evil 3, the 2024 remaster.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Welcome to Raccoon City. Our story kicks off with the legendary Jill Valentine, an elite operative of RPD Special Tactics and Rescue Service. The streets of Raccoon City are crawling with horrifying creatures, and it's up to Jill to navigate this living nightmare. One of the standout features of this edition is the intricate level design. You'll need to meticulously explore every corner to find essential resources and hidden secrets. Each location has been crafted to evoke a sense of dread and tension, from the dark alleyways to the abandoned police stations.
Run! Here they come! There's so many.
Puzzles play a crucial role in your survival, challenging your wit and problem-solving skills at every opportunity. Resource management has never been more vital. You'll scavenge for items, craft crucial supplies, and make strategic choices about what to carry. Every bullet counts. Every herb can be the difference between life and death. The 2024 edition has expanded the inventory system, allowing for more customization and strategy in how you approach each encounter. Also, combat in the 2024 edition is much more intense than ever before. The updated enemy AI means zombies and other monstrosities react much smarter, making each fight more unpredictable. You'll need to master both gunplay and melee attacks, utilising your environment to your advantage. The zombies have a satisfying weight to them and react realistically depending on where and how you hit them. And of course there's Nemesis, now much more terrifying than ever. With improved AI and ferocity, he's not just a boss. You'll have a constant predator stalking you throughout the game. Nemesis can burst through walls, sprint towards you, and use new devastating attacks that will test your skills. Plus, new boss encounters have been added in addition to the original game mods. If you like zombie games, then this remaster of an all-time classic certainly hits all the right buttons in all of the right places. This game is currently available as part of the Xbox Game Pass if you're lucky enough to have that. Enjoy.
Bloody marvellous game. Excellent choice, sir.
Classic.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have actually played the remake of it. So obviously, they've remade it in the up-to-date RE engine, which I have to say I was mightily impressed with. it gives Unreal Engine a run for its money. The graphics are just amazing. But what really impressed me was the reaction of the other characters in the game. I don't know how much of this was incorporated into the original. Not a lot, I would imagine, given on the hardware and available at the time. But now, when the zombies, when they're like getting up off the floor, you can see a weight in their arms and their limbs and their head. It's very realistic. And when you strike them with a gun or you melee them, they react accordingly. So if you hit them in the shoulder, the shoulder will pop back or the head will snap back. And it's just that level of immersion, which is just unbelievable. It really, really is. It really, really impressive.
That does sound good, actually. I might have to give that a go.
Yeah. I mean, it's the classic Resident Evil storyline. Like I say, you might have known from previous episodes that I was more of a PC gamer back in the day rather than console. So I kind of missed these games first time round. But now they've been redone on the PC. Really enjoying them. There's a bit of a cheesy dialogue, but I guess that's Resident Evil. But the characters, the graphics, the gameplay, absolutely brilliant.
How did you find the kind of constantly being chased mechanic?
Yeah, that is with Nemesis. Obviously, you're constantly sort of like thinking, is he around the next corner? Is he going to get me from from behind when I'm not looking or whatever? It's quite daunting, to be honest. And a lot of the new mechanics, what they've put into this version of the game, apparently, he's got new moves and new attacks and that kind of stuff. But yeah, you're just happily going through some building, just apparently on your own, and then all of a sudden the wall will explode and there he is, and you're like, oh my god, what the hell's going on?
Who wants to go next? Tim?
Guess that'd be me then. So this week I have been playing the rather ghoulish compressed wood pulp rectangle game called Inscription. Welcome to the sinister and eerie world of Inscription. A compressed wood pulp rectangle game. Yeah, that's right, it's not a card game. I'm not giving those guys any more fuel to rip on my games. Where you must beat the sinister set of eyes that sit opposite you. You start each round with 4 compressed wood pulp rectangles in your hand. You even, at some point, get to name a card after yourself if you want to. However, laying down a card is not as simple as just putting it down. For example, I cannot play the Stoat because I'm required to sacrifice a card before I can. The Squirrel can be played without sacrificing another card, but it actually has no abilities. Its role is simply to be sacrificed. Now I can play the Stoat by sacrificing the Squirrel. And to complete my move, I just ring the bell. At this point, I can draw a card. I can either draw one from my deck, or I can draw another squirrel in order to be able to put down more of my cards. At this point, I don't really have an awful lot of choice. I probably do need to draw a squirrel. However, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to draw one from my deck. The Bullfrog, which also requires a sacrifice. When you attack the empty spaces on your opponent's side, you do damage directly to your opponent. The damage you do to your opponent is represented by gold teeth on the scales you see to the left. When the scales are tipped all the way down on your opponent's side, you win. If they tip all the way down on your side, you lose. You can play as many cards as you like at any given go, so long as you have the right sacrifices for them. You don't just have to sacrifice a squirrel, you can sacrifice any card in order to replace it with another. Right-clicking the sigils in the game will show you their function. The creepy wind chime music lends a lot to the atmosphere of this game. and I found it to be suitably unsettling. On the map, you'll be faced with various decisions to make. At points, you will have choices between different options, but sometimes there is only one, and that is to fight. So take a seat, play a hand or two, and maybe you can beat Inscription. So guys, what do you think? Definitely not a card game.
Yeah, when you did the introduction to that, you compressed wood pulp, and I'm thinking, what the heck? And as soon as it started, it's like, it's a card game. It's another
Oh, but
card
it's
game.
so good. It's so good. It's one of those games where every hand that you end up playing is sort of its own puzzle. It gets quite complicated. You really have to think about each move that you make and what combinations of cards you're going to use and what cards with what sigils and how to upgrade your card. I don't care. You know,
Sorry.
I don't care what you guys think. It's water off a duck's back as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, it looked quite interesting, to be honest. It looked a bit more involved than the normal things that you've shown in the past, card game wise. A bit of a horror bent to it, I guess. But it's nothing.
Sacrifice a lot of animals.
It's certainly not something that I would play. But if it's your thing, fair play to you.
It's on Game Pass.
Swiftly moving on, my game, Cake's Twisted Bakery. This indie developed game is a recipe of hide and seek sprinkled with some ready steady cook. And Tiny Minds, the developer, have cooked up a great game here. You play as a brave soul searching for your missing brother, George, in a bakery run by monsters. The staff includes Keiki, the head chef, a sort of Gordon Ramsay infused with the Jason Voorhees gene, who has a penchant for the turning kids into pastries vibe.
We did it! Your food is ready! Let's make another!
Frostina, and Nigella Lawson whisked into Myra Hindley sponge cake, and she is as cold as her name suggests. And then there's Ainsley Harriet, Candy Bane, who's more trick than treat with that Michael Myers glaze. The gameplay is a blend of hide and seek and culinary chaos. You'll gather ingredients to bake the perfect pie while avoiding becoming the next item on the menu.
Hi, I'm Cooker Jr. Are you ready to make something yummy? Find all the ingredients we need and we'll get started.
The controls for this game work very well, and you don't need a beast of a machine to play this either. And it's available on Steam for the price of a nice cream cake too. This game is a delightful mix of baking and terror. With its quirky characters and dark humour,
A hot oven can be a comfortable bed.
Cake's Twisted Bakery is a deliciously twisted treat which will leave you laughing and screaming in equal measures. Just remember though, it's bake or die. Well guys, what do you think of that one?
I quite like the look of that, actually.
Yeah, it looks all right, to be fair. Definitely got a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of vibe to it, the graphics and the presentation of it. But yeah, it looks really interesting, to be honest.
So Five Nights at Freddy's meets Overcooked, but first person.
Basically, you've hit the nail on the head with that. That's exactly what it is. I got it. It's fairly cheap. It's about £3.50, something like that, on the Steam store. It's an indie developed game. And 2 hours later, I was still hooked for playing more. It's just got me hooked, and it has a... I'm not usually one for jump scares, but there would be a couple of times that got me. That honestly got me without shadow of a doubt. There was crayon marks in my undercrackers.
But it's just single player, is that right?
Sadly, it is. It would be a totally different game and more effective with the limited hiding spaces if there was more of you running around to do the cooking and things. But sadly, one player only, but it's worth it.
Well,
Absolutely worth it.
let's hope the developer decides to run with it and make either release a patch to make it multiplayer, or if they make another game that's very, very similar,
Absolutely.
you never know. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the developer though. You know, outstanding work. Looks great.
Belting job.
I mean, even for 2+ hours of good gameplay for £3 odd, you can't go wrong, can you?
You can't. You can't even buy a pie or a pasty for that price these days.
Barely afford a coffee for that.
True story.
Yeah, exactly.
So there we go. That's our week in gaming. So swiftly moving forward, it's time for a little bit of what the tech.
Right, gentlemen, what the tech this week? Obviously, normally Chris does what the tech, so I've taken the liberty of trying to take on that mantle. Here we have a fabulous looking piece of tech. Can you even begin to guess what that might be?
Silk doily in a fruit bowl.
Now you nailed it. Right. Next.
Moving on.
Knowing you, it's going to be something really weird, really obscure, and very niche.
And also practical.
What the heck is that?
No,
I mean, the thing
admittedly-
below it looks like one of those kind of like like the cutting board you get, for modelers and
Crafting
things
mat.
like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
it kind of looks like that.
I think that's what is below it. It's just reflecting that, yeah.
Okay.
Is it some kind of weird augmented reality goggle really close up?
No.
Is it some kind of magical cloth for cleaning the inside of your VR unit?
Nope. Shall we have some options? Set this off going. So, is it
Yes.
one? Yes. Is it a set of headphones with air filters in the ear cups that draw air in, filters it, and supplies it to your mouth and nose? Is it two? A communication device that muffles your voice to bystanders so only the person you're talking to online can hear what you're saying? Or is it three? A device with artificial lips that allows you to kiss and be kissed by your lover over long distances?
It's a weird thing. It's Tim. I'm going to go with 3.
You have such a low opinion of me.
Or a high one.
I was immediately drawn to number 2, a communication device that muffles your voice to bystanders, so only the person you're talking to online can hear what you're saying. I don't know why, but that was my first kind of impression.
Do you do many impressions?
Yeah, what other approaches do you do? Come on. Don't do anything with an accent. You'll get us banned. Right. Are you locked in? Those your final answers?
Yes. 3 is
Final
Sean, you're
answer,
on
2.
Damien on 3. And the answer is a set of headphones with air filters in the ear cups that draw air in, filters it, and supplies it to your mouth and nose. Made by Dyson.
We're all wearing headsets, and I think we're all breathing okay.
Well, I wheeze a bit, I'm sure. I'll make sure the microphone's not picking that up.
The draw air in, filters it, and supplies it to your mouth. And I mean, I guess if you're working in a chemical plant, this might be useful if you want to be YouTubing or.
The thing is that it doesn't even really seal around your face or anything. So it's just blowing air into your face, which is kind of odd. So it wouldn't stop particulates from the atmosphere necessarily from getting into your mouth and nose, aside from using a higher static pressure around your face to blow those particles away. It is a peculiar device. I will say before continuing as well that options 2 and 3 that we had before also exist. I just chose not to use those.
It's the ideal headset for one of the grunts out of Halo. Other than that, there is no purpose for it. That's just wrong.
Just for people that want to look really cyberpunk.
Do we know what sort of price this is?
Yes, it is stupid money. £540. Sorry, £549.99.
How about
Yeah.
no?
Yeah,
No.
and for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, no sale today. Return to sender.
There we go. I've shared the link with you, chaps, just so that you can go and buy your own. Obviously,
We'll definitely put that link in the comments below and see if anybody would be idiotic.
Yeah,
enough to-
if anybody does use these or are thinking of buying some, let us know your reasons why.
so that we can tell you you're wrong.
Okay, this week's discussion, boys, the topic is the best horror style game where you are the beastie, the monster, the villain.
You want to go first, Tim?
I do, but I don't know whether you guys are going to agree with this. But I don't know about you. When I think horror, I think geese. There's nothing more terrifying than a goose. Come on, yeah. Have you ever played Untitled Goose Game?
Once.
Now, if you're playing a villain, I can't think of a better game. That's so much fun, and you're so evil, and you do such petty, horrible things to people. That would be more terrifying to me than a poltergeist.
Technically, with the goose game, you'd be a poultrygeist.
You,
Chris is here in spirit, ain't
He is.
oh, well, on that note, I'm out. I can't.
he? That's a good choice, to be fair, Tim, because you are playing just an annoying animal, just doing your best to wind everybody up around you and mess their day up.
It's like me being at work, basically.
Monster, I don't know, but it is definitely you are the antagonist in that game. It's very good, to be fair.
I like I say, admittedly, it's not really a horror game, so maybe I should have dug a little bit deeper for that. But that when that popped into my head, it just amused me so much. Well, when I played it, it amused me so much. And if you haven't played it, I recommend it. Go on then. Let's see what else you guys have got.
Okay, so my choice is a little bit left field, and it's a bit debatable as to whether you're the monster. You kind of are, but in other aspects, you kind of not. My choice is BioShock 2. So in BioShock 2, if you remember, you get to play as Big Daddy. So I mean, what's not to love about the BioShock games? I love the BioShock universe, the underwater city of Rapture and stomping around Rapture in your big diving suit. And there's a few moral choices to be made, you can either look after the little sisters or you can harvest them for their Adam. And depending on how you do that, depending on how you play the game, affects the outcome, affects the ending of the game. So if you choose to harvest the little sisters, you get a certain ending. If you choose to save the little sisters, you get a different ending. But that would be my choice. Brilliant game, brilliant first person, brilliant story, unbelievable graphics for the time, and voice acting was brilliant. And you get to stomp around in a diving suit. What's not to love?
It is a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant game. Both of them were, but the second one where you actually play the alter ego of being the Big Daddy, it's a great mechanic. Brilliant.
Stomping around Rapture, killing all the inhabitants and getting jacked up on Adam and plasmids. Awesome.
What more could you want? Well, my turn. I could go down the merry route of saying Friday the 13th, where you get to be Michael Myers and chase everybody around. I could go with Dead by Daylight, where you have a plethora of killing agents to foresee the hanging of, well, I say the hanging, the hooking of all the other players. But I do have a sweet little soft spot for one particular game. In Silence. There's a little bit about playing that game that does kind of give me a bit of a excellent feeling on the inside. It's wondrous running around after the other participants in the game, stalking them down, and just saying stupid little things like "nom nom 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 nom" and reading them, or just asking them if they want a cuddle as you're running towards them at full tilt, or just generally managing to get them by surprise by being behind them. That's my favorite game for playing as a dad.
It's probably worth mentioning at this point that if you want to see Damien enjoying that, we played it, and yeah, Damien took way too much joy and glee out of it.
When you've got a group of 4 or more of you playing this game, it's absolutely brilliant. So the monster's got to find all the people, the other people in the game. They've got to traverse around the map, being as quiet as they can, staying out of the eyesight of the monster and the more importantly the hearing of the monster, while trying to assemble parts of a car so they can escape the level. And it is terrifying, especially when you've got the likes of him as being the protagonist, because he just absolutely lives and enjoys hunting people down. And he'll just run up to you and going, "I only want a cuddle. Come back, nom 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 nom." And while his fangs are eating your head off, it's amazing. If you haven't played it, go buy it now.
If you enjoyed any of the A Quiet Place movies, then you'll almost certainly enjoy In Silence.
I enjoy it.
Too much.
Chris certainly didn't. Chris was following me around for about the first 10 minutes, and then Damien burst into the barn. We all scattered. Chris ended up in the woods on his own, and then just spent the next 30 minutes looking at a tree.
He basically turned it into a botany experiment where he was just looking at the plants and the fauna and the trees. I think he enjoyed it that much. He thought the in-depthness of all of the plants just suited what he wanted to do. And in all honesty, it worked. I didn't catch him.
He got to the end, didn't he? He did get to the end.
Didn't escape.
Didn't escape.
He didn't get horribly eaten.
No. So maybe his game tactic worked.
It's your letters. It's your letters. It's your letters. It's your letters.
Next up in our ghoulish episode, we have the viewers' letters. And of course, somebody needs to be introduced for that. Damien, would you like to introduce?
Some say he can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Others say he can sneeze with his eyes open. All we know is he's the Gamesmeister.
Well, hello, boys. How are we all doing on this All Hallows Eve? Good, I hope. As you can see, I brought some friends along with me this week. But to be honest, they're not very interesting. In fact, they're dead boring. Chris, you can have that one. And so, on to this week's letter. Hey, slot it in there, guys. I'm Miss Morgan, but you can call me Samara. Sorry, I'm not used to being as informal, as I don't often get to know many people well. I've been thinking about sending in a letter for your help for a while, and thought now was the time to reach out and contact you. I'm caught in a little impasse. I've been doing a lot of TV and telephony work, but I now no longer find this as appealing or as glamorous as I used to. My show stylist always seems to give me a wet look and drab white clothing, which doesn't help my appearance as I have a pale complexion. I usually spend many hours out in fields doing my show, warning people of the dangers of abandoned watering holes and the like. But this has got me branded as the Well Dweller. And most disappointingly, Caspersight, the super mega awesome YouTuber, has started to promote me as the Ring Bitch. Just because my program starts with the image of the lunar eclipse, which I find majestic and beautiful. There is also the disagreement with my manager for the helpline relating to the show. Apparently, when people are calling relating to guidance on dealing with the waterholes on their property, he believes I shouldn't start the conversation with, "You will die in 7 days if you fall in," as most people tend to hang up part way through this information. but I feel this is the most important point to get across. With all of this, I feel now that I'd like to venture into new territory and pop out of the TV side of things and become an Avon representative, but I don't know if I dare risk it. Sure, the access to the beauty products would be very welcome, and I would be my own boss and not have to take harsh criticism, but I do like working with the general populace, and I have a unique style and charisma in my approach to people. I really enjoy reaching out to them, but what do you guys think I should do? Should I stay doing the TV and phone calls, or risk taking the leap into Avon retail? Awaiting your decision, Samara. Well, boys, what do we all make of that one? Poor Samara faces such a dilemma, doesn't she? Should she branch out into door-to-door selling of cosmetics, or should she remain inside the TV industry and giving advice over the telephone? Well, only you boys can decide that. And this week, you'll be playing a custom campaign, The Seal of Ashramat, on the game Left 4 Dead 2. You must all complete the campaign with all lives intact, no remaining players, including bots if there are any. Good luck, boys, you will certainly need it. Go.
So, what do we reckon, boys? The old GM Big Daddy's given us a bit of a dilemma there. So, poor Samara, so should she carry on in her current role, which is inside television and providing support and advice over the telephone? Or should she go down a new path and a new career and become an Avon representative? For those outside of the UK, that's like a makeup brand where they go selling it, and they have these parties selling the different types of kit. That's the decision we've got to make. So what do we think? Should she stay where she is or go sell makeup?
Kind of a tough one, isn't it? Because either she's coming at you through the TV or she's coming at you through your front door. I'm not sure I'd like either of those options. What do you think, Damien?
I think it'd be nice for her to maybe branch out, do something for herself where she's not having other people controlling her. Maybe having got chance of trying the makeup and stuff, she might be able to sell it in a unique way. I'm just saying, she's got opportunity. She's a people person with being, on the TV, and especially with her telephone technique, she could probably sell quite a few things over the phone as well. It could be a goer for her that she moves over to taking this on.
Yeah, I agree with that. But playing devil's advocate a bit, she does provide a good service at the moment. She gives sage advice. Basically warning people not to enter the water or things like that, or basically saying she's almost like one of those old public service films you used to get back in the UK. Don't play on building sites, don't go near empty water, that kind of thing. So she is doing a service currently, but she is unhappy and she is looking at other avenues. So I think she'd be good. I think she'd be good selling makeup. Like you say, she's got that presence, she's got that technique, that telephone voice. So yeah, I think she should make a change.
It's a special reach out and touch kind of thing, isn't it?
It certainly is. It's definitely one of those.
So what are we saying? We're going Avon?
I'm actually going to say, yeah, risk it, go Avon.
I agree.
And she could also do makeup tutorials on YouTube, couldn't she? I mean, especially for like a pale complexion.
Yeah, the world's her oyster coloured skin.
The world is indeed her chosen mollusk. So with that being said, boys, the challenge that was set was we need to get through a custom campaign on Left 4 Dead 2, the Seal of Ashrahat, with all lives intact, including bots, if we have any. Let's see how we did.
Not the Seal of Asshat, as we did call it.
Yeah. I like our version better. Ooh. Yes, ammo.
Right.
Just what we need.
Mumkin.
Well, I'm tooled up and ready to rock and or roll if necessary.
Let's do it.
Guns at the ready, gentlemen. Start your hats.
Jockey.
Thanks, Ellis. You just keep shooting me in the back.
Jump
Bomb
on.
dude somewhere.
I've got to remember not to call the hunter the thing that I tend to call it. Well, that we tend to call it. Ooh, pumpkins.
First aid kit here. Medipacks in the bandstand thing.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. I hear a witchy poo.
Just going to have a look around here.
Yeah, was there... Is there anything else kicking around? Can't jump that fence.
Can I jump that fence?
Can I bet that fence?
Quiet, everybody.
Bye, Ellis.
Got a gramophone. What happens if I boot the gramophone?
No, you can't play the piano.
There you go.
Oop, nope. I found the witch.
Ooh. I found a horde.
I'm listening to the grandmama phone.
Gramophone.
Ring, 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 ring. Gramophone.
No!
The witch is in there, but
Schultz found the witch. Good start.
ah, a mumpkin.
Screamy.
Oh, thank you, Alice.
Pumpkins with the power of Screamo.
Might be something we can use.
A mumpkin.
Another pumpkin.
Ooh, pills.
Right. Gonna take everything I can.
Does anybody want to do Shaun of the Dead? There's a cricket bat in here.
I'll be me.
That's alright. I'll carry on with my dual pistols.
Would you, Scooby? A jumpy McCuddle monster.
Somebody found a pumpkin.
There's an arrow down in through the kitchen, down to basement.
Tip basement.
Aye, lad. Ooh, Ellis nearly got it.
Oh yeah, this.
Kniffy.
There's Molotov in here.
How won't you die?
Ooh,
Looks a bit dark down
was-
here.
got an arm off. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Oh, that was dead good of you.
There's a Molotov in there if anybody wants a Molotov.
I will take a flame in a bottle. I have flame in bottle.
I'm not going down there without you guys. Just saying.
What are you scared of? Come on.
A hunter's around. Don't get pounced.
Don't let me appear on my own. It's scary. At the Copa. Copacabana. Yeah, shoot the floor. Make it dead. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello.
We've come to talk about your car's extended warranty.
Climb the ladder.
Are zombies allowed to drive?
Reloading.
He looks dead happy to be here. Ooh, pumpkin. Pipe bomb.
Lord, not another smoke.
Anybody want a pipe bomb?
Anyone with a pipe bomb?
There's a
Anybody?
pipe bomb. There's a pipe bomb here. Nobody?
Anybody
Nobody want a pipe bomb? I'm throwing fire.
A napkin. There is more fire on the side in here.
I just made a lot of people very warm very quickly.
There's a pipe bomb. Sorry, not pipe bomb. A Molotov on the fireplace on your way back in there.
I went back for the pipe bomb.
Oh, yeah.
But thanks. That was very good of you.
I thought so. Nothing in there.
I found a toilet.
I found a pumpkin. Pumpkin. Oh, hi, Trey.
Find the lever in the office, or lever, as our American friends say.
You must now select the library. Once inside,
Found a lever.
find the book of Ezramat. Within the
I found somebody that spits.
second floor.
You're alright over there on your own.
Medicine heals 3 HP. Nice.
I think we need to be through the bookcase here.
Through the bookcase.
Where'd the bookcase? Ah, dead a bookcase.
Hi. Hello. I feel like we've been here before.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Find a book.
Ammo here.
For the
Amulicious. A napkin.
Ammo, gonna grab that.
Oh, I found a katana, Sean. Are you sure you want to stick with the cricket bat?
Oh, I'm going to go full Shaun of the Dead.
Full Sean. Makes sense.
Sean's going full Sean.
Never go full Sean.
Or a penchant.
There's a pipe bomb upstairs. Ah, I have found the book.
There is a powerful presence keeping that door closed.
Where the book?
I picked it up. I picked up that book. So,
I think we need to do something with the book. Here?
Let's place the book on
oh,
the
do we?
center console.
Book is placed.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows is everything that's
Hunter.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the hunter. I mean, well, you know what I mean.
I just threw one of them
Ooh.
sparkly ones.
Well, this hunter's being really tricky to kill. Oh, it's got me. Somebody help. Somebody help me.
I'll win my way.
Thanks, Alice.
Oh, it would be.
I think you'll find that was me.
Nah, that was Alice. All Alice.
Jockey.
No, don't touch me.
Oh, good grief. I'm going to have to heal up, aren't
Healing.
I have some pills.
They're multiplying.
And I'm losing control. Oh, all the way around. Retrieve the book.
I have retrieved the book.
Ammo here.
That door's
That's
open
right.
there now.
Ooh, okay.
Don't forget, pick up some ammo. Ah, a wheelchair. Modern one.
Charger around.
I'm in the Norman
What's
Bates
that noise?
bathroom.
It's a pumpkin.
There's a Molotov there, Sean.
A what?
A Molotov there.
Ah, right, okay. Bloody clever.
Or did I stutter?
That mannequin made me shoot it a few times.
Who did this? Is this your doing?
Molotov
No.
This
I'm
is
going
just
over here now.
inappropriate.
Oh, bottle of poison or something?
A bottle of rum.
Guitar. It's now time to play some freeform jazz.
Ooh, better weapons.
Oh, I want one of them.
I'll take auto shotty. Sounds like there's a lot coming. And on we go. Oh, bashing down doors everywhere. Ooh, I found a crank.
A what?
Yeah.
You heard.
He's having a crank.
He's found a crank.
I found...
He's not.
Nearly shot a mannequin. Yeah, I found a crank, not having a crank.
I'm surprised you've got that much time in your hands.
It's not time that I've got in my hands.
Let's get up here and find.
I found a crank place.
Oh, cool. I need one of them. Cranky, cranky. Oh, wow. This is going to go slow.
There is a ladder coming down extremely slowly.
Talk amongst yourselves. We're only about a quarter of the way there.
Crankety crank, crankety crank, doo doo. Crankety crank, crankety crank. Hello? Hello? Hello?
It's a very elaborate gearing system for a ladder. Most people just have like a pole with a hook on the end to bring it down.
Almost there.
Upsy daisy. Oh, at point blank range, and I missed that one.
Ooh, what does this do?
Ammo and medipacks.
I have to place the book here. Right, well, obviously ammo and medipack first. Ooh, sniper rifle.
Pumpkin door.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready for me to start the ceremony over here.
Just do it, man. Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Well, I need you both to be over here so that I can marry you.
Hi, hello. How are you?
Sean, do you?
Do I what?
Take Damien to be your lawful wedded husband.
Hell yeah.
Quickly
Yeah.
before the smoker
Yeah.
appears. And Damien, do you take Sean
Yep.
to be
Yep,
your
I do.
lawful wedded?
Yep.
Oh, go. Fire your shotguns in the air. There we go. You may kill the zombies.
Yay!
Let's go. Rescue is coming. Defend yourselves.
Phone's ringing.
I've thrown fire.
Sounds good to me.
There's loads of blue candles.
We've got to find some candles.
4 candles.
4 candles. Yeah.
Candles for folks.
Oh, come on, King.
Woo. Ellis, stop sneaking up on me. You nearly got it then. Ooh, come on, Ken. Can you carry more than one?
Yeah, looks like it. Just go nuts, I think.
Ooh, ammo.
Ammo here.
Another pumpkin. Charger.
Pumpkin door.
That's got to be. Ooh,
Rainbows.
I don't know what that thing was. I just picked up a bottle of something. Oh. Uh-oh.
Hi, honey, I'm home. Ooh,
Ooh.
good for flipping heck.
Oh, we've got all your candles.
Ammo here.
Ammo up.
She's gone in her sarcophagus.
She did what in the sarcophagus?
She coughed in her sarcophagus. Gee. I feel like I've got green on me.
Got red on you.
Looking a bit.
It's so scary, I almost choked.
There's naked people in this book. This isn't safe for YouTube.
Is there any movies?
You has arrived.
Get on board.
Oh. That's rude.
Get on board what and where? Escape the... Where's everybody gone? I feel like we've got to be over there somewhere.
There's an upstairsy bit with an outside bit.
I'm at an upstairsy bit, which is taking me downstairs again. Well, I think I'm in the right place. I hear a lot of... Ooh, dear.
Ooh, sorry, my bad.
There's something tanky somewhere.
Oh, this way, Damien.
I win my way. Getting a bit
I
busy.
hear the tank, but I... Ooh, oh, it's you. I hear the tank, but I don't see the tank.
Yes.
There he
I
is.
get
Found him.
tank vibes.
Oh, I'm...
Oops.
Uh-oh. Where are you off to? Get down from there.
Oh, he's a bit close.
Well,
He
Tim.
dead.
I'm coming!
You're holding it up.
Oh, somebody deal with that. Thank you. All aboard!
Oh, word.
That was like my last camping holiday.
We did it.
Yeah,
Hey, we all
boys.
made it out.
The seal of Ass Hat is completed. Wow.
18 minutes. Wow.
That's all. Speedrun it. Just like we knew what we were doing.
Yeah, well,
Don't
I
know about that.
want to see other people do better now.
Yeah, if you can beat this, do so and respond below.
17 minutes or better. You don't get seconds in this game. I had 0 friendly fire incidents. I'd just like to point that out. And the best accuracy, the best accuracy ever.
Well,
69%.
yeah, you can't beat
Nice.
that. Can't beat that.
That's
To be
perfect.
fair.
That's better than 100% accuracy.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Somebody didn't use the gun.
Well, wow. Now that was an effort and a half, wasn't it? Right at the end there, big tanks coming in, Tim just idling down the ladder, just meandering while we're all sat there next to the car, just like, come on, Tim!
I was sniping from the top, clearing things. I was a valuable part of the team.
We was waiting to get in the car, and you're like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Well,
You were fine.
we did it. We did it. We made a decision. The campaign was brilliant, by the way. I absolutely loved that. I mean, the fact that Left 4 Dead 2 is still continuing to give pleasure after all these years is just amazing. What a game. What a game. We completed the challenge. We lost no lives. Everybody escaped. And therefore, we chose that Samara should choose a new career and become an Avon representative. So good luck to her. Good luck to her in her selling her makeup. And I hope she does very well.
You've got this, Samara.
Solving the world's problems one game at a time.
And we did it like professionals.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, when Tim got there.
Yeah. It's always waiting on
86.
Tim. He was doing his makeup really, wasn't he? Well, boys, we've reached the wondrous end of our Halloween special. How do we feel that it's gone?
Spooky.
Spooktacular.
We'll see what you did there.
You always have to one-up me.
Anyway, well, in our true typical style, it's time to say goodbye to you all.
So don't forget, if you've liked what you've seen, if you've liked the content, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Scroll down and let us know your thoughts in the comments section.
And tickle the bell so you are informed of the next time we upload. Nice. So I'll leave you with this amazing quote. And I've gone for a more feminine touch this time. I feel that Chris kind of really hammered home something in the last episode. So I'm going to go for Alice Roosevelt Longworth, American writer and socialite. And she said, I have a simple philosophy. Fill what is empty what is full, scratch where it itches. And on that blue screen of death, see you in the next one.
She's bang on.